A very good day to our lecturer, Dr. Hana Binti Amras Khan. Today we would like to present on the activity 1, which consists of company registration and constitution. Next slide. Before we proceed, we would like to introduce ourselves first. My name is Keshika, daughter of Munyadi, and my metric number is EX03664.
Hi, I'm Rosni Sai, daughter of Mohana Rao, and my metric number is EX03665.
Hi, I'm Yuvarani, daughter of Nalatambi. My metric number is EX0343.
My name is Nirida Ilambovan and my metric number is EX03671.
Hi, my name is Nandini, daughter of Gunasagaran. My metric number is EX03648.
Thank you, girls. Next slide. These are the contents of our presentation today. The first part will be explaining on the flow of company registration, and the second part is company's constitution. Next slide. Before the presentation starts, I would like to brief earlier that we have included two registration process, which is via online and face-to-face. First, I will brief on the online registration process. Next slide. The first step is meet the eligibility criteria. For a private limited company, at least one director and one shareholder is needed. And for our company, the director and shareholder is the same person, and she is Miss Nivita Ilankowen. Miss Nivita, the director of our company, is qualified as she is 18 years old above, and she is a resident of Malaysia. Also, she is qualified and eligible under Companies Act 2016. Next slide. Step 2, moving on to the step 2, which is gather information and documents. We have proposed 3 company names, and they are Fluffy Bakery, second is Sweetie Pies, and third is Bake Love and Nongwa. The nature of our business is baking cakes, and we do have some customization according to our customers' request, and we do sell parties for balloons for parties, and we do sell things to bake cakes. And our registered business address is 222 Jalan 18/2B, Taman Sri Serdang. Next slide. Next, I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Keshika. The next step is the payment. Okay. The payment, we have to pay the SSM incorporation fee, amount 1,010 ringgit, including the tax. If we are using the professional accounting service in Malaysia or a company secretary, the incorporate the company on our behalf, it will have some additional charges. Next slide. Okay, the next step 4 is incorporation via MyCOID portal. We can start the company incorporation process on our own by using the MyCOID portal, and this is very user-friendly system from the SSM that allows you to easily go through the process of company registration in Malaysia. First, we have to register an account at the portal. Next slide. Okay, step 5 is account activation. Once we have registered the account on the MyCOID portal, we will get an email to activate our account. After the initial account activation, we have to visit an SSM counter to validate our registration. And then finally, after verification, we will receive the login credentials through the email. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Nandini. The sixth step is company name search. You need to visit HPT as myCOID2016.ssm.com. Then click the new names reservation application. That will be direct to the name search page. Next slide. Fourth, enter your desired company name in the box, purpose company name, and select view population in the box purpose. Fifth, select the limited by the share in the box type. Select Sendirian Berhad in the box company sector type. Next slide. Last step is click the search button if the proposed name is acceptable for submission. Click for the submit button. Next slide. Step 7, import information. First, input the proposal company name in the final form. They include and relevant information about it, such as the control trademarks of the authorization letters if necessary. Then choose the business code that corresponds to the shop of business you wish that provide a description as well as the registered business address. Provide the critical information acquired in the second page about the company's directors and the shareholders. The final page will show you the entire application. Examine it carefully, ensure there are no problem in the application. Finally, submit the application along with 1,000 ringgit incorporation cost. Next are the registration via the face-to-face. We need to fill up the form P&A 42 and the form A. There are 5 steps. First is the by company names. Check the company's name availability. Complete form P&A 42. Complete form A. Submit form to the SSM headquarters. Next slide. These are the form how they look. We need to fill up the proposed company names, type of the business and service, honest verification, and the date of the application. Next slide. The form A, we need to fill up the chosen company's name, registered business address, type of the business and service, date of the consent, contract number, and the email address. Next slide. In the form A also, we need to fill up honest information, honest signature, and the date of the application. That's a form, and we'll pass to Ms. Presenter.
Thank you, Niveda. Next, I will present about the constitution of Sweetie Pie's Bakery, Sdn Bhd. Next slide. This is the front page of Constitution Company Act 2016. The name of the company is Sweetie Pie's Bakery, Sdn Bhd. This company is a private company limited by shares that are registered under Companies Act 2016 and incorporated on 23rd November 2021. Next slide. There are 4 contents of the company constitution that we include in our constitution report. According to section 35 subsection 1, here we briefly describe the 4 contents. The first content is objects of the company. According to the section 35 subsection 1, the first objective is to engage in the business of manufacturing, processing, banking, and selling various types of dessert. The second is to establish a brand new bakery and compete in the Malaysian bakery sector. The third one is to raise funds through donation or any other legal means with the previous knowledge and agreement of the registrar of societies. And the last one is to seal the company from any illegal conduct that may be beneficial in achieving objective. Next, I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Yuvarani. Now I will continue with the content of our constitution, which is under section 35B. Capacity, rights, power of privileges of the company, whereby there are 4 particulars listed in the constitution. Okay, the first one is shares of the company. The company's issued share capital is as its prescribed share capital, and they are divided into few classes. The company may have a maximum number of 50 shareholders. Next is general meeting. In compliance with the Act, the company will have its annual general meeting and the extraordinary general meeting before the annual general meeting. And this extraordinary general meeting lies in the hands of the director, whereby he or she can assemble all the members according to the director's instruction with prior notice. No other obligations are negotiated during the meeting. Then the voting rights of the members. The member of company is entitled to attend and vote at any general meeting in the respect of any share or shares on which all calls and other payments due to the company have been paid subject to Article 64. And finally is the criteria of being a director. The number of directors should be at least 1 and shall be confirmed during the general meeting. That's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Roshni. Moving on to the next subsection 35, subsection 1C. which consists of matters contemplated by the Act to be included in the Constitution. The first one is the Secretary. The Secretary or the Secretary should be appointed by the Board of Directors under the Company Act 2016. The second is management. The board may provide for the management and transaction for the company's affair. The third one is dividend. The board of members plays a vital role in declaring the dividend. The portion of the dividend is subject to the rights of the holders of shares with the special rights. And the last part, account and audit. At least once in every year, the financial statement of the company should be audited by the auditors of the company. Next slide. I'll pass it to the next presenter.
Thank you, Kishika. The last content under section 35 subsection 1 is the other matters. The first one is notice. The company may provide a notice to any member either in person or by letter to his or her registered address or electronic mail address. The second one is alteration of constitution. According to the Act, the company may decide whether to revise, alter or add to this constitution for the benefit of the company as a whole by special resolution. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.